can put these niggas in slavery. If we keep them to break God's commandments, we come up against them and have slaves. We can have them to working on fields, we can have them to pick off cotton, we can have them to chop off sugar cane. Only if we can get them to bow on the Lord's Sabbath day. That's what they know, Joe. They do that to keep us in sin because they know if we in sin, the Lord won't fight us. As the Israelite was putting slaves for breaking God's commandments. Now, I used to play football on Saturdays, Joe. And before I learned this, that's what I was do that religiously. From the time I was 5 all the way until I was 26, 25. I used to play on Saturday. I never knew that was the Lord's Sabbath day. No, it's a lot, Joe, but guess what? You can take it because guess what? Your blood is of the children of Israel. Right. You can take it because it was meant for us. The law was only given to the Israelites. And for us to keep these laws, you have to be an Israelite, Joe. You can take it. It's for you. And it's not hard. Only thing that make it hard is us fighting against our flesh to do what we've been taught to do. Now you got to be retaught to do what? What's about 50 years old? Oh, man. I was in the gray house. But guess what? Proverbs 20 and 29 real quick. You're 44, Joe, but guess what? That's beautiful. Watch this. Proverbs 20 and 29. Read this. Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength. Because a young man, the glory is his strength. He can lift weights, he can push a car on the road by himself. He can do all type of stuff, right? Read. And the beauty, the what? And the beauty of old men is the gray hair. It's beautiful, Joe. Ain't that wrong with your gray hair, Joe? It's beautiful. Well, watch this, Joe. Because, watch this. Go to Leviticus 21 and 5 for Joe real quick. Because you can get gray hair right here too, right, Joe? Or you cut that? You cut it? Ain't grow none. You can't grow none? Baby face for the longest time. You can't grow none or you want to keep the baby face, Joe? What one? Oh, can't grow none for real. Okay, you can't grow none? Okay. You grow everywhere. But what you do got, Joe, watch it. You might be from the tribe of Gad because, you know, Gad can't grow full beards like that. Read it out. Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. The corner of your beard is anything that grow right here, Joe. You gotta let it grow. I mean, you can't make it smooth. You get a little patch right there, like mine patch right there. You gotta let it grow. I'm saying whatever you get, Joe, this is what you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if it patchy grow and patchy like that, you can't just shave it off and create the goatee and make it look, look good. You gotta do. That's what the Lord said. I ain't said it. The Bible said it. But it's not, man. It is. It is. You know, I'm 44 and I've been doing this for a long time. Okay. Like I told Buddy though, like when I pulled up, I ain't even look over him, but I heard it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know the Lord something over there. That's it, Joe. And hey, that's it. You know what, Joe? We do need it as a people because for so long we've been beat down and torn down and told that we was nothing. We've been through depression. We've been through segregation. We've been through all these things that were put against us, Joe. We've been through all these things. We've been told that we were niggas and spits, thugs and bad bees. We've been told all of that, Joe. But we were never told that we were the sons of God. We were never told that we were princes and kings on this face of the earth, Joe. We were never told that the only reason why the sun and the moon exist is because we exist on the face of the earth. The only reason why the sun comes up every day and keep his commandments the Lord gave us is because you exist on this earth. Not because the white man exists. Not because the Arab man exists. It's because the children of Israel exist, Joe. Read that. 35 and 2. Exodus chapter 35 and verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest. Sabbath of rest, Joe. We never really had a day of rest. We'll work 7 days. I know you probably work 7 days, Joe, right? Because you're on your own business. You can choose when you want to work. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord said, guess what? 6 days you can work, but the 7th day, I just want you to do what I want you to do. Just do what I tell you to do, which is this, Joe. Read. A Sabbath of rest. Sabbath of rest. Now, some people might say a Sabbath of rest when you lay at home, you eat a pizza, and you watch football all day. That ain't a Sabbath of rest, Joe. Watch this. Read. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. So we can't work on the Lord's Sabbath. Right. On our business, we got to shut it down. Friday night to Saturday night, we shut our business down and we keep the Sabbath. Go to Give me that. Exodus 16 and 23. So, we can't work on the Sabbath day, Joe. Now watch this. There's something else. There are other things that we can't do. Because the Lord said, keep the Sabbath day holy. How do we keep it holy? He gives us laws and commandments on how to do it. The Lord just don't tell us to do something without giving us instructions. He always gives us instructions to do it. Because you got Jehovah's Witness 7-day event. They go to church on Saturday, but they don't show you how to keep His commandments on that day. Read that.
Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. And He said unto them.
Hold on real quick. Let's let me comment go back. So read again for Joe.
And He said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So He said tomorrow, which is, He's speaking to them on Friday. He said tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath. Read.
Unto the Lord.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord.
The Lord told us. The Lord created heaven and earth, right, Joe? On the seventh day, He rested. Are we greater than the Lord? No! So if the Lord can rest on the Saturday, guess who else can rest on the Saturday? His children. Free.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
So the Lord said, bake what you're going to bake today, whether they want to be chicken, or they want to be a little bread, whatever you want to cook that today, read.
And seed that ye will seed.
Seed is an old term for boiling. He said, boil and bake what you want today, read.
And that which remaineth over,
whatever you got left over, which is left over today, read.
Lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
He said, whatever you cook today, leave that for tomorrow so you can eat it tomorrow. Because tomorrow, read.
And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink.
He said it ain't gonna go bad. Just lay it up, let it sit over the stove, let it put it in the microwave. Put it in the oven so it can stay in there. The leftovers, put it in there. Don't turn the oven on, but just let it stay in there so no flies and maggots gonna get to it. And let it stay there and eat it tomorrow, which is on the Sabbath, because you can't cook on the Lord's Sabbath day, Joe. So there's two. No working, no cooking, and what else? Nehemiah 10. So what I'm showing you commandments to do on the Lord's Sabbath day, which is Saturday. We have never been taught this, Joe. There's something new. Watch this. Read.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Come on.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any fiddles on the Sabbath day to sell.
That's what we got to understand. He said if the people of the land bring ware and any fiddles to sell, to who? These people he's talking about is the other nations that always set up shop in our neighborhoods to sell to us. Every gas station got, who own it, Joe? The Arabs. The Chinese, it's a Chinese spot in every community, in every neighborhood, Joe. Who own it? Chinese. Guess what? It's a Circle K. Who own that, Joe? Who own Wendy's? Who own Checkers? Who own Cookout? It said the people of the land set up shop and bring ware and any fiddles, read.
On the Sabbath day to sell.
On the Sabbath day to sell, Joe. Why is it so significant that they would bring it and set it up on the Sabbath day?
Yep.
They're the devils. They don't want you to keep God's laws, Joe. Because they know if you don't keep God's laws, guess what? Who's going to reign over them? We can put these niggas in slavery. If we keep them to break God's commandments, we come up against them and have slaves.
Bring it up.
We can have them to working off fields. We can have them to pick off cotton. We can have them to chop off sugar cane. Only if we can get them to bow on the Lord's Sabbath day.
Right.
That's what they know, Joe. They do that to keep us in sin because they know if we in sin, the Lord won't fight for us. Read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
The Lord, Nehemiah said, we ain't gonna buy nothing from them on the Sabbath day. That's how deep it goes, Joe. Nehemiah 13. I'm gonna show you some more, Joe. You like fish? You like fried fish, Joe?
I know everyone else been put.
No. I'm gonna take it there, Joe. After this, I'm gonna take it there after this, but I'm gonna show you this one right here. Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse 15. In those days I saw Judah. In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath.
He did, so he saw them trading wine presses on the Sabbath. I mean, they were creating wine. They was in there making wine out of grapes on the Sabbath day. They were working, right? This is Nehemiah talking to the Israelites, read.
And bringing in seed and laden asses. Also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burden.
So they were bringing in all these things. He called them manners of burden. They're bringing all these things on the Sabbath day. Guess what they were doing, Joe? It was buying it on the Sabbath day. They were selling their stuff on the Sabbath day. He said they brought in figs, grapes, wine, all these things on the Sabbath, read.
which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
Brought into Jerusalem where the Israelites dwell, because the Lord gave us Jerusalem as our land. That's our homeland, Joe. Jerusalem is ours. Read.
And I testified against them.
You did what?
And I testified against them in the day wherein they sowed victuals. There dwelt men of Tyre also there, which brought fish and all manner of ware, and sold on the Sabbath.
So they brought fish, all manner of clothing, everything to sell to us on the Sabbath day. Because most days, all people like to set up and say, make fish fry on Saturdays and with fish and bread and sell it and sell plates on that day, right? But Nehemiah said, nah, you ain't supposed to do that. Keep reading. Watch this.
And sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem. Then I contended with the nobles of Judah.
Contended with them?
And said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do?
He said it's an evil thing. He said it's an evil thing that you're doing. You spying and selling on the Sabbath. Go ahead.
And profane the Sabbath day.
You break the Sabbath?
Did not your fathers thus? And did not our God bring all this evil upon us and upon this city?
He brought evil on us and upon our city for breaking God's Sabbath day, Joe. That's how powerful the Sabbath is. Exodus 31:16. Watch this. Because no other nation was given the Sabbath but us, Joe. That's how special it is. The man that created everything, Joe. The man that sent Hurricane Helene and destroyed Augusta.
Right.
The people that they couldn't turn power on for weeks. All these trees, big old trees, bigger than this came out the ground, Joe. And you can hit it with a man-made machine and take you millions of tries. And a little wind and rain brought that tree out the ground. Watch this, read. Come on.
Exodus chapter 31 and verse 16. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generation.
Forever?
For a perpetual covenant.
Perpetual means forever, Joe. Read.
Right.
It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
Between who?
Between me and the children of Israel forever.
One said that's a sign between children of Israel and the Lord forever. It's a sign between us and our Lord forever, Joe. So we should keep the Sabbath.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support.